And welcome back. We are here with Hamm Mann, who is going to be doing
Greetings.
who's going to be doing Your Bizarre Adventures, the storyline speedrun with a fresh account. Go ahead.
Okay, a few things I want to mention before the run begins. First of all, I wanted to put on a unique avatar for the stream, but unfortunately Roblox did a Roblox and broke the avatar editor moments before I could do it, so sorry about that. And secondly, because YBA's optimization is really inconsistent, unfortunately we do have to stream this at only 360p, but with everything visible, that should still be fine. Okay. I'll say go when the timer's ready to begin, okay? Because it begins on, like, the first proper move.
Sure.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! So technically, even though for most runs, the timer starts when you talk to Giorno, for the sake of anti-cheesing, you start it at the first movement. But yeah, this game is very RNG dependent because you have to roll your stand right at the beginning. And depending on what you roll can entirely change how the run may go. Like, there's a few stands we absolutely do not want. Those include Mr. President, Beach Boy, Hermit Purple, and Purple Haze. If we get those, then I might just find another Roka and Arrow, despite that being a time loss, for the sake of it being more enjoyable to watch. Oh, this is some bad luck with the guards, but fortunately we should still be fine. Also, because it is the Christmas event, that is technically a bad thing, because for when we need to sell the items, well, when we need to sell the items, there is a small chance that the Christmas present could spawn, and while it is nice for trading, it doesn't sell for anything. So even though the present is a pretty nice item, yeah, it's pretty useless. Okay, so after killing the guards, we max that out, and then roll our arrow after getting the worthiness to do it. Now, this is the part that can entirely change the run. Everyone, cross your fingers. We're gonna need a good stand here. Come on! YBA gods, hear my call. Give me something good! You know what? I was actually kind of hoping I got Sticky Fingers. So, Sticky Fingers is an alright stand to get for the storyline speedrun. It actually very recently got reworked, so that's pretty cool. And Uzu actually did a kind of good job at balancing this, which he's had a really bad track record for the reworked stands. So yeah, I'm gonna rest my vocal cords for a little bit because there is like a lot to talk about with the YBA speedrun. So I'm just gonna focus and pick up some items on the way because we're gonna need to sell these later. The really important ones to get though are Rokas because Rokas appear fairly often and they sell for 600. So if we can get 8 of them, we only need to talk to the merchant once, and talking to the merchant takes about 10 or so seconds. Okay. So let's see. I haven't actually done much research into the stand skill tree, so okay. Was it up here? Okay, a zipper extension, living zippers. Those are the two bread and butter moves for Sticky Fingers. Okay, come there. Okay, he's dead. I'm gonna go a little bit out of my way to pick up another Roka, because if we can get a 1 cycle, that's nice. That's excellent. So yeah. And now I'll get agility, so we have less of a tough time going over. It's also technically faster to reset to get to the fast travel point quicker, but there is a very rare bug when you're starting out storyline speedruns where... Let's pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, I was trying to pick up the Roka over there, but I overshot it and fell down. Now let's hope we don't get that super duper rare bug. That would be awful. But yeah, Sticky Fingers is mainly good because he has a lot of moves now. And with more moves, you can reset M1 strings a lot quicker, which can lead to this. It's for League of Barrage here. No? Okay. Okay, that's right, barrages, yeah. So the run's going good so far. looking good. It's going good. So the funny thing about Sticky Thing is that it's better in combat now for the bosses, but it's a lot worse in mobility because it lost Zipper Glide. And Zipper Glide really helped it get around. Now, I'm gonna save my skill tree points so we can get stand cooldown mastery. Mainly because that is a massive help for the upcoming fights. And for a couple of them, we do really need that. So I'm not gonna walk all the way up the stairs just so I can take it safe because you know what happened before. Honestly, that was probably one of the funniest time losses I've ever had. But yeah, that should be enough to get mastery. No, not quite. But we're getting close. So, another funny quirk about the run is that there used to be captures for when you pick up items, which were added as an anti-cheating measure. But because hackers figured out how to get around it very quickly, it was removed. But for that very brief time, we actually removed captures from the times, which was kind of awkward, but it was manageable. But yeah, now there's a funny gap of runs where they're like 15 seconds faster than they actually are. Bit of a weird time in YBA's history, honestly. And also, because it is the Christmas event, there are also extra little bits of elevation which are caused by the little presents and stuff. Unfortunately, this isn't that much of a help and is more of a hindrance because a lot of the spawns don't take them into account. Here's a funny little trick, is you can talk to Mista through the wall. Yeah, it's pretty funny. We're not going to need that item over there. And also, here's a really important part. If you say 4, you immediately die. So, yeah, that's kind of a trick for anyone who's not focusing. If we can get 2 more Rokers on the way there, we might just be able to get a 1 cycle. It's not likely, but if there is 2 Rokers, then that's nice. I did not go far enough up that way. Not a Roker there, no Roker there. Come on. Just give me a Roker. Just give me 2 Rokers. It's not that hard, game. It's not that hard. Roker, please. Steel Ball. Okay. So it's looking like our chances for a 1 cycle are getting less and less likely the more it goes on, which is unfortunate. We might still be able to snag 1 more Roker if we get a lucky respawn, but yeah, it's not looking good. Okay, come on. And I missed the early arcade movement too, which is pretty ass. Okay, move up here. Is there a Roker up here? No Roker up there. No, unfortunately. It's looking like this is going to be a 2 cycle then, which is pretty unfortunate. Okay, yeah. Stand stamina mastery. And we'll want to get the beatdown as well, because this is one of the few beatdowns in the game where, because they don't take too long, you can actually make use out of it. And also, Zipper Explosion's a hella nice move if you want to get that. Come on, get it. Just show me 2 Rokers. There's 1 Roker over there. You know what? I'm taking a risk. I'm picking it up. It's going to be like a 5-second time loss, but it'll make up for it if we can get 1 more Roker when we respawn. Yeah, I'm playing this ballsy. Okay, now here is why we need the Rokers. There's a Roker over there. Okay. But that's way too far away. That's not going to be worth it to pick up. So, if we can respawn somewhere that has a Roker close by, or we get a lucky spawn here, we might still be able to make up for the lost time. On lucky spawn. Lucky spawn. Come on! Oh, I got the lucky spawn! Any Rokers over there? Roker over there! Roker over there! We salvaged the time.
Massive.
So yeah, here's a fun little trick you can do. You can talk to the merchant from behind the wall. But yeah, the reason we need 8 Rokers is that collectively they will self-adjust enough to... I almost clicked never mind. So yeah, that's gonna self-adjust enough. Can we get another lucky spawn? No, we can't. It was worth a try though. And the second lucky spawn only says it's about 1.5 seconds, so it's fine. So yeah, we need $5,000 to talk to Trushia, and that is what we got. So nice. I would say it's not worth it to pick up Zipper Slam. Just in case, I'm gonna use these next couple points for Vitality, because coming up is the hardest fight of the game. Well, not this one, but after this. This fight isn't too bad. The fight against Fuga. Yeah. And also, what I find funny is that they uncensored the names, but they didn't uncensor them in the dialogue. So they're still called shit like pancake fall. That was some incredible movement. That was some ridiculous away from camera movement. And I hope you all realize that. Okay. Yes, run into it! Yeah! Yeah! I'm reading them. I was reading that. I had a feeling he was going to barrage there. I think that's it. Okay, that's it. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Now, you can technically reset if you want to be ballsy, but I ain't gonna. So, how many skill points do we have? 8. Okay, we can get a beat down. You know what? Screw it. I'm going all the way. I'm getting the beat down. Now, here comes the toughest fight of the entire run. Pesci. And the reason it's so difficult is that you pretty much have to fight him with working around your barrages. Fortunately, Sticky Fingers is one of the better stands for fighting Pesci, so that's nice. And also, for the life of me, I still don't know what the fastest way to Pesci is. Okay. So, let's pray that he doesn't pull out his stand early. I should not have done that. Okay. Okay, I absolutely should not have done the knockdown there. Uh-oh. Come on. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going full barrage. Uh-oh. Wouldn't let me block! I was so lucky to not die there. You guys don't even know. Come on! Okay, it's looking good so far. I just need to not get fucked over when he gets up. No! Oh my god! I was so fucking lucky! Oh my god! He bounced the second he was using the projectile. You have no idea how rare that is. Oh my god! Okay, I am maxing out my vitality after that, or at least getting as much vitality as I can. Oh my god. So yeah, we also reset here, because you can just fast travel to Ghiaccio and I got a backdash, that's not fun. Because you can just fast travel to Ghiaccio and that's quicker. Okay. Boom, boom. I'm just gonna use the... Oh god, I forgot about this. I have to unsummon and then resummon my stand now because you actually saw that. It got stuck. I completely forgot that was a bug, but here we are. Okay, Ghiaccio's only really scary as a boss if you let him get his attacks off, but fortunately, he's one of the easiest bosses to block in the entire game. In this, you're just better off if you, yeah. Okay, we got lucky there. He blocked. Oh, shit. It's okay. We still have the beatdown. Beatdown! Okay, this is one of the only beatdowns where it's actually worth it to use because it's so short. The other beatdowns are kind of drawn out. Did that kill him? Okay, that killed him. Nice, nice. Lucky spawn? Didn't get the lucky spawn. Okay. But yeah, I've been cutting it very close with the bosses. I should be dead. But fortunately, the last boss, Diavolo, despite him being one of the more quirky bosses, is actually one of the easiest because of how predictable his pattern is. And also, even though we do have more skill points, it's kind of not worth it to use them, because there's not going to be too much of a use for it. But what we can at least do is increase the length of this by just a little bit. You'll never know when that could save you. Okay, now something funny about Diablo is if you heavy punch him, he just doesn't attack for like ages. So you can just use that to get some free as hell M1s. So yeah. Come here, buddy. Toshino Zippa! Okay, now this is where it gets somewhat scary, because if you hit him when he's glowing, unless he's in the middle of using another attack, then you get hit by a fucking drawn-out counter. And now, I can technically do that, but I'm not gonna, because I don't want to risk things. Especially considering this is quite a good run. He's gonna barrage here. Okay, minimize the hits. Go for a full barrage here. Block here, because he's gonna start punching again. And then after this is where we use the beatdown again. Or at least after this next string of stuff. He's probably gonna barrage here, so block that. Here we go. Here comes the beatdown. Boom! Nani attenda. Now I hope that this doesn't knock him out of the map. Don't do that. Thank you. The game sometimes forgets to not knock them out of the map. But we got quite lucky. Toshino Zippa! This should kill him? Yeah, he got a weird ass barrage out there. And just like that, Diablo's dead, we run over, and then once Giorno shut up, it'll be time. That was actually a pretty good run. There were quite a couple of mistakes, but overall, I think considering that I got the most common stand in the game, and this was a live run, so the pressure was on, and there was a lot of clutches I did, I think I did pretty well. So I'll tell you when it's time. One more dialogue box. Take this Requiem Arrow boss, and that is time! What was the time?
That is a 16:39. GG's.
Alright, 16:39. That was pretty solid. If that was my best run, I'm gonna look on speedrun.com right now. If that was my current best time is a 13:23, but that was when I got the best stand and also had the like perfect boss RNG. Well, wait, no, not RNG. Perfect boss execution. The only things that sort of didn't go my way were the guards at the beginning were a little bit odd, and I did have to go slightly out of my way to get that one cycle. Where there, I mostly got the one cycle by pure luck. But yeah, if that was a 16:39, right?
Yes, a 16:39.
All right, that would place me right now in 8th on the leaderboard, smack dab between Funnier Rabs and Schizzocat. So, if anyone does want to speedrun this game, keep in mind that storyline speedrun fresh account is, even though it's the oldest category, it's not the only category. The YBA kind of has this annoying thing where an account has to be at least a week old to do it, so you have to make like 20 bajillion ults, and then wait for a 2x item spawn day, which is every weekend and every Friday, which makes it a little bit annoying. But in the meantime, before you do that, you can also speedrun the Whitesnake quest, all the bosses, all the storyline bosses, all of the quests that you can do from the overworld, and you can even speedrun wiping SPR, which is what a lot of people more so just do to wait for an update in this game, because updates are so quite slow in YBA. Yeah, I would say that was a pretty good run overall. I'm glad I could showcase the speedrun to quite a lot of people. And yeah, I don't have much else to say.
Yeah, that was an awesome run. Thank you very much.
Back to you, Beastu.
Yeah, that was an awesome run. Thanks. I guess you said everything. Next up, we have Obby, but you're on a bike by Apex. We're gonna do rolls 1 through 5. And we're gonna go on a short intermission, and we'll be back with that pretty soon. See you then.